Hey, what's going on, Aquarius? How are you? Aquarius, welcome to your general messages for the first half of May of 2022. Let's go ahead and jump right on into it. I'm not going to delay you all. Let's go ahead and pull your oracle message, and then we'll clarify further using the tarot. Messages for all placements of Aquarius for the first half of May of 2022. What are the messages for you, Aquarius? Okay. All right, Aquarius, you have Gentle Gardener. Gentle Gardener. Aquarius, I look at this energy, and to me, I feel like you are taking very, very good care of something. You're taking your sweet time with something. For me, it really feels like you are taking your time with yourself. Okay? You're attending to yourself. You're pulling up the roots of weeds around your garden that don't need to be there. You are watering yourself. You are caring for yourself, just as well as a gentle gardener would their plot of land, so are you tending to your soul. Okay? It's card number 2. All right? So, you definitely could be in the mindset of creating something, or maybe collaborations with someone. Okay? But I do feel like the more important message here for you, Aquarius, is that you are definitely tending to something. You are like really, like I'm hearing tender loving care. Like you're really like TLC, like you're giving yourself a lot of TLC, much needed TLC. Okay? Let's go ahead and pull some tarot here because I want to clarify this even more. I do see trees here on either side of the card, so there's definitely, the ground is definitely fertile. All right, this is fertile ground. All right, so Aquarius, you may find yourself in fertile ground right now, and you're like, all right, now I'm in a place where I can go ahead and work on myself, work on my goals, work on my soul. You know, whatever that means, whatever that means to you, Aquarius. Okay. But that's the energy that I feel here. So just a lot of self-care. A lot of self-care. And when I mean self-care, I don't mean, just the generic stuff, manicure, pedicure, shopping spree. Okay, sure, right? But no, I mean like you're being gentle and you're being nice and you're being kind to yourself. You know what I mean? You're respecting yourself, like that. All right. So we have the 3 of Wands. I like that energy right there. Because Aquarius, you're so open. You're so ready to receive. Okay? But you're also ready to jump out and get into something. All right? So it could go either way. But I love it. Okay? And then we have the 4 of Cups. All right? So maybe you're feeling the urge at the edge of your seat of, okay, I'm ready for something, or I'm ready to jump into something, but what am I passionate about? Or, what is it that I just know I want to do something, but what? You know? I know I can't do what I've been doing, right? But I need to do something. It's interesting. 2, 3, 4. So the progression, Aquarius. All right. Maybe you're asking yourself, maybe this is a serious question that you've been asking yourself for a minute. Okay. What inspires me? All right. You know, what do I want out of life? Or what do I want out of love? Or what do I want out of people? Or what do I want out of just, you know, whatever? You know what I mean? What do I want my passion to give me? Is maybe a question that you're asking yourself, Aquarius. Okay? Queen of Pentacles. I see you being very, very supported, Aquarius. Very, very supported by someone who cares. Could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be an earth sign, but it is someone who's definitely in a position to be able to, I'm not going to say provide, but they're there if you need them, you know, or her, okay? If it was the King of Pentacles, I'd definitely say, oh, Aquarius, you know, this person is definitely going to be where, you know, your security is coming from, for sure, right? It would be more guaranteed. This doesn't feel like that. This feels like maybe this is something that, this may be help that you ask for, or it may be a very specific resource that is just something that you need, something that you specifically need to allow your garden to grow, Aquarius. This particular person has that. Okay, you can get all that other growth stuff from anywhere else, but this person has exactly what Aquarius needs. All right, doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could be, but it could also be a very close friendship, or it could be a family member, maybe even a mother figure. All right. Okay. Aquarius, I do feel like you're in your head. This is feeling like, all right, you know, this is why you're at such a stalemate here, Aquarius, with this Four of Cups, is because you are open, all right? You want something to come in, okay? And, or better yet, it feels like you want something. You know what? I thank you, Spirit. Aquarius, I feel like you're wanting something to nurture, okay? You want to feel passionate about something or about someone, or you want to feel, you know, this caring energy towards someone or even towards yourself, all right? You can look at it that way also. But again, I know this is a very broad scope, so this doesn't have to be about a person. Just fit it to your life. But don't force it. Aquarius, I feel like for many of you, it's like what kind of is holding you back, or what's holding you in place even, is that you know that there's help for you. You know that it's out there, okay? And you are open to receive it. You know that you need it. But there's like an energy of, but I don't have anything to repay it back with. That's what I'm hearing. I don't have anything to repay it back with, or I don't want this to mean that I do owe you something, or I don't want this to mean that, you know, now I owe you favors, or I'm bound to you, okay? I don't know why I'm saying it this way, but somebody needs to hear that, all right? So this could be also about the gentle care that you're taking in a specific relationship with someone, anyone, okay? It is card number 2 after all, so like I did say, it could be a collaboration. So it's like you may be trying to get along with someone, but you're trying to kind of, you know, figure it out. You know what I mean? It's like, but you don't want to lean on them too much, because you don't want to feel like, you know, they got something to hang over your head later. Okay? King of Wands. All right, Aquarius, King of Wands energy. 2 of Wands. The Wheel. And then the 8 of Pentacles. So, Aquarius, what I'm feeling like is, I'm feeling like many of you are going to decide that your focus and your drive and whatever opportunity that you have coming forward is going to actually outweigh whatever feeling of, oh, I owe somebody something. Whoever this person is, I don't even think that they even see it that way. It's just like they have it to provide. So it's like they're not using it, or they have so much of it that, you know, oh, look at you. You can just be so free, Aquarius. And I see that for you, and I'm so happy for you. You can be so free. You can just step so lightly. Okay, like I said from the beginning, you're supported. There is a certain security that you have, Aquarius. You know, don't allow your fear of feeling like you have to be bound to someone or bound to somebody make you think that you cannot go there with them. Wow. All right, maybe this is a relationship-y reading, I guess. But things are changing for you. Okay, you do have an opportunity to step off of the path that you've been on, like I said before here with the three of wands. Okay, you have an opportunity here that you can see, and now you're making your way towards it. Okay, in the outcome here, you do have the Eight of Pentacles, so I definitely see. I definitely see, Aquarius, you do got your lot of, you do have a lot of work cut out for you. I mean, gardening is not easy. Tending to your own weeds is not easy. So there are some things that you have to pull up around you, some messy stuff that you have to clean up. We all have it. It's no judgment, for sure. But I do see you ultimately being ready to step into something so freely. But you want to be able to step into it without having to owe nobody no favors. You're just like, hey, listen, I appreciate the help that you have given me. I appreciate the collaboration or the connection that we are making. Thank you, for helping me kind of discover, more of what I needed. But I don't want to have to owe you something all in the end. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some advice. A lot of this I feel like could be settled with a conversation, Aquarius. So if this is resonating to you and you already know who this person is that you need to speak with, it's okay. Go ahead and have that conversation. I feel like it's going to go really well. I feel like that person is going to be open to receiving you. And sorry, you guys, about the background noise. This person is going to be open to receiving you as well. They are going to be open because they want to help anyway, right? They want to help anyway. So it's like, whatever energies you bring them, it's like it's going to be received well. Sorry, rude motorcycles. If that last sentence didn't make sense, it was because that motorcycle threw me out of it. We got changes and then creator air. So look at you being yourself, Aquarius. You being your beautiful, airy self, okay? Things are changing. That's okay. Like you said, we said that with the wheel already. All right. We said that things are changing, and it's good. It's so good. Okay. You are going to be prepared. All right. You are going to be supported. Okay. And you will be able to kind of, I see yourself really taking care of yourself and not having to worry about any other bullshit outside of you just taking care of yourself, because you know that you're supported by somebody who does care. Okay? And you don't owe them anything because of it. So it's really, really beautiful, Aquarius. I'm going to go ahead and let the message go there, but let me know how it's working out in the comment box below. I do appreciate all of y'all's time and y'all support. You guys rock. Take care.